Hey guys, it's Dhar Mann, and I've been asked by famous birthdays to answer some of the most common questions that I get in this video, so here I go. Let's see. When did I first go viral? I first went viral on Facebook in September 2018. It was about 4 months after I started making videos. And what's funny about it is that I was on the verge of giving up because none of my content would ever break 1,000 views. And I was like, what's the point of making all these videos if no one's really watching it? And so I made the decision to stop making videos, and the very last video that I thought I was gonna post ended up being the one that went viral. So thankfully I did not give up, I kept going, and then once I had that viral video, I knew I was onto something big, and that's when I just kept working at it, expanding my team, building my own studio, and creating a lot of the films that you love today, but it almost didn't happen. So if you've got a dream, make sure you don't give up on it because you never know how close you are to success. Okay, let's see, number 2. What's your favorite part of the social media process? For me, it's brainstorming and working behind a computer. If you've watched any of my videos on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, I write all of those scripts, and I'm not really involved in too much after the script is written. And it's just really exciting for me to be able to work behind a computer and brainstorm ideas and create these awesome characters and these great lessons that I know that you guys love. So I would have to say my favorite part of the process is just brainstorming and the creativity. All right, what's my favorite video that you posted? Oh my gosh, this one is a hard one because I've posted over 400 videos now, and there's been so many times where I'm like, this is my new favorite video, this is my new favorite video. But what I will say is that every video touches people differently, and for me, the most important part of what I do is that it's making an impact on the lives of everyone that's watching my videos. And so just knowing that every video is special to someone in some different way, I couldn't possibly choose one. I would say they're all special in their own way. All right, what do you find most challenging about social media in today's world? For that, I would have to say is like the pressure and just the negativity. Also, you just see so many things that end up going viral because they have these negative clickbaits, or it's very prevalent like all throughout the news stream, right? That you're seeing all these sad stories all the time. And that was actually a big reason why I started making videos, is I wanted to show that you can actually go viral and still be positive and still make a positive difference in people's lives. So I would say my least favorite part is the negativity that exists, but I'm hoping that me and lots of other creators such as yourself, hopefully one day, if you're not creating videos, there's no reason that you can't. You can put out more and more positive messages that are gonna help make the world an even better place. All right, who are my role models? I would say my dad for one. I've always just looked up to him for his work ethic. When he came to the United States with my mom, they had about $7 between them. And I'll never forget growing up in a 1-bedroom apartment, sharing it with 3 families, and having just to work our ways from the bottom to be able to get to a good place and afford even basic things like back to school supplies and such. And a lot of my content is actually inspired from my own childhood and my own life of things that I've experienced. But I would definitely say my dad, and then second, I would say The Rock, just because I feel like he's such a hard worker, but he's also so down to earth, and he also really prioritizes his family. He's always posting the cutest content with his daughter, and those are all things that I look to do, be not just a business person, but also create great content, but also be a family man. All those things are super important. And he's ripped, which of course is an added bonus. I need to work on my fitness. I'm constantly working on it. I think I've got a long way to go before I get The Rock's biceps, but I would say he's my biggest role model that's not a family member. Let's see, what advice would you give to your past self? I would say be patient. Great things take time. throughout my life, I would just look at people that were doing so well early on. I was actually born in the same year, I believe, as Mark Zuckerberg. And so you hear these stories of like Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook, you know, in his college dorm room, and Kylie Jenner was like the world's youngest self-made billionaire. And then you start to feel this pressure, like, why aren't I doing anything special with my life? And so I think it just robbed me of being able to experience a lot more happiness and joy in my life, because I was always comparing my life to others. And even up until I was 30 years old, I really hadn't accomplished much. I remember celebrating my 30th birthday, not even being able to buy the dinner that I was having to celebrate my birthday because I was at such a bad financial place in my life. But then fast forward a few years later and I came to this amazing place. So I wish I could just tell my younger self, like, don't stress, things are gonna work out, try to enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, and have faith that everything's gonna be okay. All right, let's see. What do you find the most rewarding about what you do? I'm sure my whole Dhar Mann fam already knows the answer to that one. And it's definitely that we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives. Everything I do is meant to create a positive impact to help people that are going through a difficult time. And my favorite part is just reading your guys' comments and seeing how many people say, oh my gosh, this video made me cry, or inspired me, or it helped me get through this difficult time, or it helped rekindle my relationship with my mom who I haven't talked to in a long time, or it helped me overcome this problem I'm going through. I love reading comments from you guys, just hearing what kind of an impact the content is having on you guys. So I would say that's definitely the biggest reward, is knowing that we're making a positive difference in people's lives out there. Which one of your accomplishments are you the most proud of? I've actually got it on my desk right here, but I just hit 10 million subscribers on YouTube, so I got my diamond plaque. I remember when I was starting, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna be able to get the silver plaque for having 100,000 subscribers. And then when I got the gold for 1 million, I was like, wow, this is crazy. I don't know if I'll ever get to 10 million. And then I think within a year of hitting 1 million, we broke 10 million, which is insane. But I got that diamond plaque along with a letter from the CEO of YouTube, just, you know, congratulating me for the impact that my channel was making. So I would say that's probably the biggest milestone I'm most proud of. Other than being a dad, because being a dad is definitely my greatest joy in life now. Who is one celebrity you like to collaborate with or spend the day with? The Rock, you know, just like I mentioned. I would say Elon Musk too, but I would just be so intimidated by him because he's so smart. I think I just would be scared to say anything at all. So I'll probably choose The Rock. Let's see, where do you get inspiration from? For me, it's real life situations. It's just stuff that I've experienced in my life. A lot of times I put out videos that are exact situations that I've been through. So real life is what inspires me, but also the stories of family and friends. I have so many people that reach out and say, hey, this happened to me, or I saw a story about this, or I heard about that. You should do a story on it. And then that's what inspires that whole creative process. Let's see. If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Oh my gosh, that is so hard. I mean, I love pizza. I love Beyond and Impossible burgers. I love Indian food. If I had to choose one, I would probably say Beyond burgers. Yeah, as long as I can add like fries and barbecue sauce. I don't know if that counts. If you could have your dream vacation, where would you go and what would you do? You know, I've been fortunate enough to travel all over the world. So I've been to a lot of my like bucket list places that I've been wanting to go to. But I would say like Greece is up there, and then Maldives and Bora Bora. So if you've not traveled the world, I would definitely highly recommend those 3 places. But if I had to choose just one, I would say the Maldives. It is the most beautiful place on earth, in my opinion. what are your goals for the next 3 years? That's a great question. You know, for me, I try not to set so many tangible goals like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get to 25 million subscribers or I'll have this many views. For me, the most important part is that I'm always aligned with my purpose and my mission, because otherwise, as soon as you accomplish whatever those milestones are, then immediately it's like you kind of lost your motivation to keep going because you've hit your goal, or that goal just changes into something bigger, so you never really feel like you've ever accomplished your goal because you're always chasing something that's constantly a moving target. So for me, I would just say, as long as I'm aligned with my purpose, creating content that matters, having an amazing team that's happy, taking care of our actors, and of course, you know, listening to the Dhar Mann fam and giving you guys videos that you love, that's what would make me happy. All right, thanks so much. This was so much fun. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay blessed. Bye.